Sandy to Gresham to Beaverton, we have reported, in fact, on several bee die-off cases so far this season.
And we found out it's not just pesticides that are to blame. Cor Harlan has his Coin 6 follow-up.
So the bee experts say the bees are starving, but they still are not exactly sure why. Also today, from the president of the Portland Urban Beekeepers comes word that the surge in bee mortality rates that began in 2006 is worse this year than it was last year, and the trend shows no signs of letting up.
We are making some headway in some areas, but the losses continue to grow, and the percentage is not good.
Tim Wessels, president of the Portland Urban Beekeepers, says that bee losses over the winter were over 50%, devastating declines in bee numbers. I asked Tim what's behind the bee decline. He says there are viruses that attack European honeybees here, and bees are not acclimated to our climate in many cases. And yes, he says pesticides may play a role as well.
Those are very bad for all pollinators, and so we'd like to see less of that. And especially, it's especially when it's used for ornamental purposes and, cosmetic purposes. That's ridiculous.
But as the search for a cause goes on, bees are dying by the thousands. In Gresham earlier this month, we showed you Austin Bennington's property where 25,000 bees died.
I'm afraid that this hive's going to die off too because it's sick. I've got a pile of bees over there that, we removed yesterday.
And in Sandy, we told you about the 30,000 dead bees piled up on this 60-acre sustainable farm. I also asked the Oregon Department of Agriculture what it's done about any of this. I'm told they have restricted the use of 2 pesticides implicated in some bee deaths. But the investigation goes on as more bees die off. We'll follow developments as they happen and check in with the Portland Urban Beekeeping Association's meeting Wednesday night, see if anyone there can help stem the loss of so many bees. In Portland, Cor Harlan, Coin 6 News.